And we're here. I forgot to record. I also forgot to grab my GoPro. We are picking up a massive collection today. There's all sorts of stuff in this collection. There's English, there's Japanese, there's Chinese, there's a little bit of Korean, sealed, slabs, singles, all sorts of stuff. There's a real nice mix. I am going halves on this collection with my mate Ash, Dexy Collectibles. I'll put the link in there. So if you do see something that you like and you notice that I don't have it for sale, it's probably because he has it. So we're sorting that out later. And you'll see from the collection, I'll show you all of it, like all together, and then I'll show you what I've pulled out and sort of stuff. But yeah, no, we're gonna meet up, just pulled up here, just in the car park, and we're gonna go grab some food and stuff, and then sort out the deal. And here is everything. It's in the evening now. I was just waiting for the kids to go to sleep. All fits in this bag, which is in this box, which is perfect. We've got some sealed, there's some slabs. All of these ETBs are full. So as mentioned, this collection is being split in half. So now I'm starting the process of splitting it all out. Obviously I won't show every card, but I'll show me going through some of the bits, and then I'll show the highlights of what I'm taking at the end. As much as I'd love to go over every card in this collection, there's no chance. So I will just show you the highlights, but just to start off with, this is just one of the ETBs. Just grabbing a stack and say, look, we've got like the Cypher, Zucan, whoops, the Psyduck Fossil Japanese, Misty Psyduck Japanese, the Golden Go Paradox. Let's bring this zoom out so you can see. Nidoking 151, Mousehold Paradox, Mine Shao Paradox, Urshifu Training Gallery, and another one. This is Chinese Tag Team, Machamp, the classic first edition, Machamp Break, Greninja and Zoroark. This is the Alt Art tag, moderate play condition. You know what? It might not be. It might actually be better. Kingdra promo, Druddigon, Goldak Zucan, Alolan Golem, Silvally Rainbow, Raichu EX. It's the first edition. I believe this is light play. Yeah, probably is. As mentioned, I'm going to go over the Trickle Trades. It was a nice one. I'm going to go over like the conditions and stuff closer, and like I'll do this off camera because this is going to take me a while to get through. Obviously, I'm splitting it straight down the middle. That has got a absolutely gorgeous swirl in it. You can see just behind the tail. It is buggered though, big crease there, but that is gorgeous. Areas, you've got trainers. Like, it is literally, there is cards here, you'll see from the highlights, but there is cards here from £1 up to like 200. It's a really nice mix. Let me just grab another wad just to sort of like show. I love this Snorlax, Squirtle. Now Squirtle, these promos always do well. The Pocket Monsters Cardass might be one that I need for my personal collection, in all honesty. The Altaria, Trainer Gallery, got the Gyarados sticker, Magikarp, the Tinglu, Darkrai, Espathra, Applin Master Ball, Ariados, Cleaville, Imanaki's Doduro, Porygon Z. I mean, like, this is all just like such a nice mix, and this is why it's always nice to get in collections. And basically the story of this is there's a friend, two kids selling up, and then there's a few from their personal collection that they're trimming down on because they are collecting every Pikachu ever, which obviously is a hell of a task. So they're cutting down. I mean, look at that. The hyper rare Snorlax Psyduck. I mean, that is definitely a highlight. The Dene. I know there is some absolute bangers in here. I said I don't know if I said this. I'm not going to get into price. I don't really want to be too open 100% about price on here. I know like some YouTubers will like tell you like all like, you know, this is how much they paid and stuff like that. Like, I'm probably not gonna do that for starters, but also because I have split this collection with someone, like it's also not my place to speak on their behalf and stuff as well. So as I said, if it was just me buying this collection, I probably still wouldn't speak about the price that I paid, just because, you know, I just want some stuff to be thinking, like, you know, I'll be as open as I can, but I don't really want to go too much. Look at this, my God of War. But yeah, but obviously because I've split it with someone, it's also not my place to speak on their behalf. But yeah, this is just like a highlight of barely a drop in the ocean. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ETBs to go through. The tin, like there's a lot to go through, so I can't sit here and go through everything, but I will show you the highlights for sure. This is where we are after the big split. That tin, that lunchbox tin is full. That Battle Styles triple blister, both of those ETBs. Got a big stack of top loaded cards here, another one there, all that sealed there. That is my half of the collection, and then all of that, I'll package it all up and that'll be sent off to Ash. But yeah, I'm just about to go to bed, and then tomorrow I'll do some more short sorting and I'll show you some of the highlights. But obviously I can't go through everything because this is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cards. And here we are with the next stage of organising. So I've got my lovely little tray, which I'll put the link in below because this comes in really handy when sorting out cards. It's a bit more complex than usual, but basically the way I'm doing it is these are like cabinet cards because we've got some shows coming up in the next few weeks. So these ones will definitely be in the cabinet. These ones will definitely be in the top loader. These are the ones that I'm planning to put in the English binders. This is the ones I'm planning to put in the Japanese binder. And then this is sort of like just me sectioning stuff out for eBay. So I've got mix here, EXs, Japanese Vs. These are like Korean and Chinese. English Vs, GXs, V-Star, and then like other bits. This is just basically just to help my organization progress, because the goal is these ones won't go on eBay straight away. I'll give them the chance to sell at the show because the shows, because then I won't have to do fees. And then the goal was with like all of this lot is to get them up on eBay hopefully by the end of the week. So I'm going to be doing hundreds of cards this week. I've still got like 2 more boxes, like those ETBs at the back to go through. Let's have a look. That's 2 full ETBs and like half. So yeah, busy. And then yeah, once I'm sorted, we'll go through some of the big cards just to. And here we are. Everything's now organised. So we're gonna go through these 2 piles because they're like the high-end cards and like mid to high-end cards. So the way this is organised is this stuff is probably going to be in like the cabinet of the shows. This stuff is probably going to be in the top loader binder, if not the cabinet. So it's just a way for me to do it. And then I got these stuff. So I'll show you these stuff, but this stuff is going into the English binders, this stuff going into Japanese binders. That's just mixed stuff. And then all of this is to be priced, re-sleeved, and loaded onto eBay. But yeah, all of this is got to be priced as well. So this stuff takes the priority in terms of pricing because we got the show in like 2 weeks. This stuff is a bit easier because it's going to go through the scanner. It's going to go up on card uploader, so it'll all get done quickly. But yeah, this stuff is going to be the priority. Okay, so let's go through this. I'll preface this by saying stuff isn't priced yet or organised. These are old prices in a lot of cases from the person in the collection that had previously priced it when they were looking to sell stuff individually. So a lot of these prices are outdated. These aren't conditioned or organised. All of that stuff is still to come. So this is all the stuff that goes into doing a collection, which I'll talk more about at the end. But yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. But let's go through. So these are the highlights. So these are the stuff that I've pulled out that is probably just going to be like cabinet stock for like the next 2 shows. I've decided that this stuff I'm going to delay putting on eBay because I've got 2 shows in the next 4 weeks, and then I don't have any shows until October. So it makes sense to not list them and give them the chance to sell at the shows because then I don't have to pay fees. But we'll go into all of that. First up, a couple of sealed bits. So we got this is the Chinese Volkswagen promo. Really nice. We got the sealed Sun and Moon. This is Detective Pikachu. And then the 151 ETB promo, not the Pokemon Center one. But yeah, that is a lovely card. We got the Daichi Pan Mimikyu, Expedition Pichu. Love this card, the Nishida Pichu. Heart Gold Soul Silver Holo, Heart Gold Soul Silver Reverse Holo, Pikachu Reverse Holo from XY. This is like a 50 quid card. Ivysaur 151. Pichu Bros from Top Series. I absolutely love these. The Steel Energy with Steelix in the background. The Pikachu and Zekrom tag team, which is absolutely ballooned since the 30th announcement and the reprint that's coming with it. This is a classroom participation. There was 2 of these in the collection, so I've got one and then another gone to the person that I've split it with. The Psyduck and Slowpoke Rainbow tag team. Charizard V-Star Rainbow. Reshiram Charizard GX Secret Rare. Charizard EX. Braixen and Charizard. Charizard VMAX Promo. Charizard V Promo. Charizard EX. Charizard EX. This is the Ruler of the Black Flame one. One of the biggest cards in the collection. Mega Charizard. McDonald's Pichu. Crown Zenith Pikachu. Yukimori Pichu. Pichu promo. Another Mimikyu promo. Mega Blastoise. Mega Mewtwo. Mega Venusaur. Dragonite from Cosmic Eclipse, the Eevee Snorlax, probably one of the bigger cards, one of my favorites. These two definitely my favorites from the collection. So this is an absolute stunner card. This one's near mint. This one was marked as heavy play, but I think it's probably moderate, which is nice. And then you got the Lugia Energy, and then the Arceus. So these are the stuff that's going to go in the like cabinet in shows. Like for definite, the sort of price range that I do in the cabinet kind of depends on how much I've got. If I've got less cabinet cards, then you're probably looking at like £20 and over in the cabinet. If I've got more, then that will move up, and then it sort of like goes down in the system. Like £10 and over cards go in the top line of binder, and then the jump to the cabinet just sort of like depends. So I think the cabinet is going to be well stocked. The binder is going to be well stocked. I might end up not even taking all of this. I might not have room for it all. But Gloom from Obsidian Flames, the Mewtwo and Mew tag team Japanese, Reshiram Zekrom tag team Japanese. Absolutely love this. The Cracked Ice Mimikyu, Giovanni's Charisma 151, Pikachu Sword Shield promo for Swirl, Mew from Celebrations, Mew EX. Platinum, Psyduck, Radiant Charizard, Charizard EX. This is unlimited with the from a deck, I believe that is. The Cosmic Eclipse Mimikyu, Stormfront Pichu, Greninja Gold Star. There was a sealed one in the collection, but I won't go. This is from the calendar. Same artwork as that Volkswagen Chinese one, but I just absolutely love the artwork. Venusaur Celebrations, we got the Flareon VMAX Climax, Clefairy Obsidian Flames, Leafeon Promo, Pikachu 25th. There's 2 here, so this is the Chinese celebratory fanfare. So you got that one there, and then one at the back. Golden Go Paradox, Nidoking 151, Alakazam EX, Mega Alakazam, Kingdra GX, Jolteon and Vaporeon from Brilliant Stars, Naganadel and Guzzlord Tag Team, Electivire Level X. This is Heart Gold Soul Silver Era Psyduck. Berserker, Raichu, Tangela. We got the Latias from Crown Zenith, Mega Gardevoir, Jinx, Ninetales, Moltres, Stormfront Raichu. Love this Raichu Holo. This is another amazing Raichu Holo. This is McDonald's Pikachu, Mega Latias, Meji Psyduck, Charizard EX, Charizard GX, Charizard EX, that's the Obsidian Flames. You got the old back Fearow, the Charizard EX, Charizard EX, the promo Charizard EX, Pichu Delta species, another Mimikyu, Blastoise from Celebrations, Mew 151, Cleffa, and then the Mew EX 151 Gold. So there we are. An absolutely massive collection, by far the biggest collection I've ever done. Shout out to Ash at Dexy, because wouldn't have been able to get this without him. Being able to go halves on it, really great opportunity for us both. I'm really pleased with the collection. I've got his side of stuff packed up here. That'll get posted down to him this week. I'm hoping that he'll be happy too. There's a lot of really nice stuff, and being able to just go half just makes it that more attainable. But the hard work isn't over. The hard work is far from just begun. Obviously, the cards that I've just shown you, I've essentially got, well, the cards that I've just shown you, they've gone through there, and then the 2 big bundles that are probably going to be loaded into the binders for shows. I've basically got 2 weeks to price them all. Is it a week on Friday I travel down? That'll be in the evening, so it could end up being a late night pricing it. And yeah, everything's got to be re-sleeved, condition checked, priced, all of that stuff, all the eBay stuff. A little bit easier because it's going to go through the scanner and card uploader, so I can do like 100 at a time is what I'm probably going to do. Means that I'll be going over like my sort of allocation for the eBay shop, but it's not enough to sort of like make sense to jump up to the next version, the highest tier. We'll discuss all of that in like a future video, because I know like I was confused about that to begin with. But yeah, like this is a huge collection. Paid a really fair price for it. I think we paid 80%, which I was happy to do, because I know that some of these cards are massive, so that jump. But you know, I know there's a lot of discourse sometimes about like vendors and Pokemon sellers like undercutting and stuff, but I think this sort of collection like shows it, because there was so much work. Obviously traveled down yesterday to get it. That was like an hour and a half each way. Last night I was up till I did what it was about 4 hours organizing it and sort of like splitting the collection in half. Today it's been like 2.5 hours of like organizing stuff like myself and what I like to do, sort of like make my process a lot easier when it goes to uploading onto eBay and sorting card stuff out. It's a step that probably doesn't need to be done for some people, but for me, having it out and organize it and be like, right, okay, this is English stuff for eBay, this is Japanese stuff for eBay, this is going to go in this binder, it just helps me and my processes. But you know, there's a lot of work still to do, there's a lot of pricing still to do, condition checking everything. Obviously we got the prices that we paid for. A lot of it was broken down in the collection with like what the price was to like work out the valuation, but you know, I've got to check all that myself. Some of them will probably be some of them probably be higher, some of them will be lower. You know, it's just the way it works, especially with the market the way it is. Like things go like that all the time, so it's going to be a busy few weeks, but this is honestly going to keep me going for a long time. It's a big jump. It's a big jump for me as a business. Like this is a big jump, taking in a collection this large, but I've really enjoyed it. It's been amazing to do. I love just going through the cards and just like seeing stuff, but we got a lot. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do drop a subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to check out the eBay shop. All of this stuff will be going on eBay. As sent all this stuff will probably be in like 4 weeks time, because I've got 2 shows and then I don't have a show for a while, so kind of give it the opportunity to do that. But keep an eye on the eBay shop. There is going to be hundreds and hundreds of cards going in there. But thanks a lot for watching. Make sure to check out Dexy as well. I'll attach the links in the description, so you can go check out their shop and their streams and everything, because there's some awesome stuff in the other side of the collection as well. But thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you all next time.